Harper Perennial and HarperAudio present Mess by Michael Chessler. Performed by Gilly Messer. Chapter 1. Kelsey. "Why don't you start with Mr. Cuddles' closet?" Kelsey suggested. Jane knew who Mr. Cuddles was, but feigned ignorance, which shocked her client. "You've never heard of Mr. Cuddles? He has like 200,000 followers on Instagram. We do lots of events together, animal rescue stuff, so he has a ton of outfits, and tons of doggy swag bags." It was always disconcerting to meet a celebrity in person. Sometimes they looked nothing like their images. They were smaller, they looked older. You could spot the tracks of their hair extensions. Surprisingly, Kelsey was actually prettier in person. All the makeup and hair she wore on camera was a kind of drag. Stripped of it, she looked more like a natural beauty, and less like all the other actresses processed by the same Hollywood assembly line of makeup artists, hairdressers, and wardrobe stylists. In a plaintive voice, Kelsey called out, "Mr. Cuddles! Mr. Cuddles! Come here, Mr. Cuddles!" Summoned, Mr. Cuddles waddled into the kitchen. Yes, Jane knew who he was. In fact, she knew an obscene amount about Kelsey and all the creatures in her orbit, because Kelsey was enshrined in the pantheon of pop culture, even if she was now a mere footnote. Before her cynical 30s, Jane had been an avid consumer of trashy celebrity ephemera. Now all this mental clutter, the curated and processed facts that had seeped into her brain, made her slightly ashamed. Mr. Cuddles, some sort of pug mix, a tiny, ungainly, wheezing dog, was stuffed into a sweater, looking like the least appetizing sausage ever. Jane considered herself a dog lover, but had never liked pugs. She thought it was inhumane to breed dogs for deformities. Could you imagine if they did that for humans? Though sometimes, in her darker moments, Jane worried this could be exactly what humans were doing. "He is adorable," she offered tepidly. The gap between the thoughts constantly fomenting in her mind and the benign sentiments she actually uttered often made for a rather grand canyon. Kelsey scooped Mr. Cuddles into her arms and kissed him. The little creature, knowing from whence his kibble came, kissed her back, with tongue and everything. "I am so sorry it's such a mess, but that's why you're here, right? I had to get the kids off to school this morning and, well, you probably know this, but I am recently separated, and it's been a lot. The kids are in that tween phase, except for Haley. She's 5 and such a princess. I mean, when this is the tree," she pointed to herself, "of course those are the apples you get." Was she being self-deprecating or self-laudatory? Or both at the same time? Jane grudgingly conceded that Kelsey might have at least one small talent. "I understand you're a mess. I'm going to do as much as I can today." "Wait, I didn't say I was a mess. I said this place was," Kelsey protested. Then, giggling, she added, "But yeah, I'm kind of a mess." "And who isn't?" Jane hastened to smooth things over. "Don't worry, we'll do as much as we can today, and if you feel like we've made progress and you want to keep going, we can arrange for some more days. Sound good?" "Amazing. Okay, follow me." Kelsey stopped in front of what in a normal person's house would have been a food pantry. Instead, there were shelves crammed with dog sweaters and sunglasses and bonnets and booties and leashes and collars and harnesses and all kinds of biscuits, bones, bully sticks. Jane knew bully sticks were actually dehydrated bull penises, which she found repellent, but at the same time could not help but admire the clever marketing and ingenious thrift. "So this is Mr. Cuddles' closet. Watch out for the pee-pee pads. He's so lazy he won't use the dog door. Betty loves the dog door and being outside, but she's a big dog, so, she's not going to get snatched by a hawk or something like that. Which supposedly is what happened to Katy Perry's Chihuahua Doodle." Jane scanned the pantry. If Kelsey would let her throw most of this crap away, organizing it would be very doable. "Is this also Betty's closet?" Kelsey laughed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?